Greetings, fellow commanders, friends, and family. My name is Commander Parabolus, and I am currently embarked on a 3-week exploration mission in what is known as the Bubble Nebula, approximately 7,500 light years from home. Recently, I have decided to record a video log of my exploration findings, which began almost 2 weeks ago back in space controlled by the Empire. The aim of this relatively short exploration mission is to map, document, and transmit detailed observation data of 10 key local nebula in the Orion Arm. Now, this journey has had its ups and downs. I have severely damaged my ship, which has actually caused me to shorten my mission by 1 week. I have also encountered and since retrieved an occupied escape pod from ship's wreckage I found on a planet's surface. And most importantly, I have seen the most remarkable sights. As such, I have decided to go back through my captain's log, starting at the beginning of my journey, and record these events in a collated video collection for the central database. The mission began almost 2 weeks ago. Commander's Log, March 28th, 3302, 1:55 a.m. System HIP 95256. I have now outfitted the Python and have recently departed for Maya. The adventure begins. This is a short local exploration of 10 key nebula. Commander's Log, March 28th, 1:27 p.m. I have recently arrived in the Maya system. Lots of stars in this one system, around 10 actually. Nothing out of the ordinary so far, although I'm not disregarding the recent reports about suspicious activity resulting from what are known as the unknown artifacts. The Maya system is located in the first nebula of this journey, the Pleiades Nebula. Space here appears pink and orange and red. Currently, I'm heading to Obsidian Orbital, although there are over 20 explorable moons and planets here. Even a base, Pavlo Keep, some 300,000 light seconds from the system entry point. Maybe someone should look around to see if anything is weird there. Well, perhaps another time. There is lots of exploration to be done. Let's get to it. March 28th, 1:39 p.m. I am now docked at Obsidian Orbital, located next to a very green-looking moon. At this station, I donated money to help repair it. And in fact, to note, they are willing to pay top dollar for long-range deliveries back to Empire space. After reviewing the system map and getting some good advice from a friend, I have discovered there is a black hole in the Maya system, conveniently located adjacent to Pavlo Keep. I'm heading there now, but I can't help asking, should I be armed? Commander's Log, March 28th, 2:20 p.m. I have now arrived at the black hole. My ship's guidance computer would not let me get closer than 24 kilometers. However, I was able to perform a few experiments. This is the first black hole I've ever been to. Leaving the gravity well proved quite difficult, but my ship, known as a Python, was able to land on the nearby planetary body next to Pavlo Keep. There are 2 large planetary bodies here of interest. Perhaps I should return someday. I plan on getting in my SRV, a surface reconnaissance vehicle, for the first time to explore for any unexpected activities. My ship's hull was damaged entering orbital cruise, so I must head back to Obsidian Orbital to repair before departing for the Heart Nebula, the next stop on my journey. Commander's Log, March 30th, 6:01 p.m. I am now prepared to leave the Maya system, which is on the edge of inhabited space. My ship has now been repaired, and I have plotted a course for Sinuefe FM-A C15, which is on the way to my next destination. I have, for now, decided to forego the Heart Nebula and have plotted my route directly for Elephant's Trunk Nebula instead. Commander's Log, March 30th, 6:32 p.m. While scooping for fuel, I discovered an Earth-like planet 80,000 light seconds from my arrival point. While 80,000 light seconds is a long way, I have decided to go scan the planet, as I will be the first commander in history to record a detailed surface scan of this object, and I will be paid well for such an undertaking. It is also my first solo discovery in the galaxy. Next, I need to be the first to discover the primary star of a system. Remember, I need to sell this data upon my return to be recorded in the Universal Cartographic System. Commander's Log, March 30th, 6:40 p.m. Oh no, the world is actually metallic, not Earth-like. Oh well, I was still the first to discover it, and may I also say, the galactic sky is much cleaner and more brilliant out here, especially the view back to the core. Commander's Log, March 30th, 6:59 p.m. My first system, 37 astronomical bodies, lots of planets, all nearby. Let's scan them all. One of the planets has a mass of 752 Earth masses. The radius of this planet was 77,000 kilometers and was made up of mostly hydrogen and helium. It was a Class II gas giant and had water vapor in the upper cloud layers. As I approached the planet, I was struck by its beauty. The swirling clouds of gray and charcoal color matched perfectly with the predominantly white background. It truly was a remarkable sight, especially with the galactic plane and galactic core in the background. After exploring this system, I am ready to continue my journey to Elephant's Trunk, and turns out, when I looked at the galactic map, I went way below the galactic plane. Not entirely out of the way, but I do need to readjust my course. March 30th, 9:33 p.m. Commander's Log, Supplemental. I'm currently in an unexplored system with many metallic planets. There are a pair of binary metallic planets near a red dwarf on the outer edges of the system. I decided to land my Python to search for some rare metals. On a routine scan for minerals, you will not believe what I found. I apologize for the quality of the video recording. As I accessed the computer database, I noticed I was experiencing a lot of interference. It was coming from an unknown source, and I've done the best I could to filter out this interference, but you can see that the quality of my computer's ability to record this was quite challenged. As I was out exploring the crater, my wave scanner picked up a high energy signal. As I got closer, out of nowhere, I saw a floating object with an orange glow. A sentry was flying around an inactive data point on what must have been a crashed nav beacon. I commenced a data point scan, and sure enough, as soon as I initiated it, I was threatened and forced to leave the perimeter. Why is this here? What could be a possible need for a data point and sentry this far away from civilization in inhabited space? Then, on the horizon, I saw what looked like a planetary outpost, armed to the teeth with turrets and sentries. Is this some type of alien base? Does this have anything to do with the unknown artifacts? Well, despite my better judgment, I decided to go in for a closer inspection. And as the goosebumps crawled across my arms, I saw what looked like a bunker with doors. Writing this, I am still terrified. Never have I been so scared. Something is going on here. I've heard of outposts and mining facilities 500 light years or so away from habited space, but I'm almost 1,000 light years away. Outside of the strange inhabitation on the far side of this insignificant planet, this system is truly amazing. Plus, the planet had carbon and iron and sulfur in abundance in its craters. As I flew to the other side of the planet to take some photographs, I noticed 3 tall mountains, the tallest of which was 8.5 kilometers high, which is taller than Mount Everest. Itself not too outstanding, but considering this planet has only 0.0011 the mass of Earth and was only 420 kilometers in diameter, this mountain was proportionally gigantic. And as I looked at the other planet, I actually found a 65 kilometer high mountain. Commander's Log, March 30th, 11:44 p.m. I must say, the blackness is breathtaking from underneath the galactic plane. After nearly 7 hours of non-stop travel and exploration, I have decided to land on a moon with a large canyon for some rest. I collected some more materials to repair and refuel my SRV after many kilometers of exploration. I am now 1,559 light years away from HIP 95256, where I started this journey. I must say, I'm quite excited for the rest of the darkness that awaits. If you liked this video or enjoyed its contents, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. Or better yet, just recommend and share it to someone you might think would also enjoy it. There are many commanders out there looking for exploration information. Until next time, this is Commander Parabolus, signing off.